Hi, I'm Megan Ovungal, and this is my presentation for a transactional reading response of Fun Home, a family tragic comic, The Complexity Between a Parent and Child. Fun Home, a family tragic comic by Alison Bechdel, is a graphic memoir about the author's childhood that focuses on her relationship with her father. My thesis is that through the combination of imagery and text, Bechdel's depiction of a relationship with her father actively demonstrates the way readers create meaning of the text as they react to the complex relationship between a parent and child. Before going any further in this presentation, there are some key concepts you should know about the transactional reader response. First, the text acts as a stimulus for readers to react to. The text also acts as a blueprint for readers' interpretations of the text. It is also important to remember the concept that both the text and the reader create meaning. There are some key terms to remember. Determinate meaning refers to what might be called the facts of the text. Indeterminate meaning refers to actions that are not clearly explained or that seem to have multiple explanations. In Bechdel's graphic memoir, she states, "For if my father was Icarus, he was also Daedalus, that skillful artificer, that mad scientist who built the wings for his son and designed the famous labyrinth." This quote connects back to transactional reader response because the quote allows the reader to create multiple interpretations based on the text and their own knowledge of Greek mythology. The readers are given the choice to see Bechdel's father as Icarus, a boy too obsessed with attaining the possible and paid with his life, or as Daedalus, a man too obsessed with his inventions which indirectly would kill his only child. Bechdel states, "Sometimes when things were going well, I think my father actually enjoyed having a family." Once again, the readers are allowed to create multiple interpretations from this quote. This scene is peaceful, with Bechdel and her brothers surrounding a Christmas tree while their father watched. The readers could interpret this moment as one of those rare, peaceful occasions in this dysfunctional family, but readers could also see this moment as Bechdel being sarcastic, since her father is still placed at a distance from the rest of the family. In the memoir, Bechdel's father is singing her a lullaby, while his entire body is covered in the dark. Bechdel states, "His bursts of kindness were incandescent, and his tantrums were dark." Bechdel's quote highlights the complex nature of the relationship between a parent and child. In this scene, he looks like the boogeyman, a being that lurks in the dark and punishes children. However, her words lead the readers to a different conclusion. He does not become just the boogeyman in the scene. He becomes a father who is wishing his daughter good night. Bechdel acknowledges that her father did have fits of rage, and the image she uses depicts him like a punisher. However, her words tell the readers that he has his moments of kindness. This scene does a good job reflecting the relationship because while the image gives readers the perception that there is an animosity between the two and the words imply the opposite, the truth is that their relationship was just complicated. There was not a moment of complete bliss, but she was not exactly miserable because of him. Yes, the relationship between the two was tense, but there was no actual hatred. But that would only confirm that his death was not my fault. In fact, it had nothing to do with me at all, and I am reluctant to let go of that last tenacious bond. Normally, people would be concerned about a child's willingness to be responsible for their father's death. But in Bechdel's case, it makes sense. She did not want to believe that her father based his death on Fitzgerald's because she wanted his death to somehow connect to her coming out. She wanted to create some lasting bond between him and her. It is common for a child to feel a sense of loss when their parent passes. Bechdel's sadness comes from the loss of an opportunity to create a tender bond between father and daughter. Their relationship had always been strained, but now he was gone, and there was no way to mend that relationship.